What's happening, everyone? Mike from the Hardcover Comic here. Today we're going to do some custom bind prep, probably go off script and talk about whatever else comes to mind, of course. Hope everyone's doing well, staying safe and sound out there. Today we're going to be prepping 3 Batman Eternal trade paperbacks, talking a little bit about the process, sort of a refresher for anyone who's been in custom binding or is getting into custom binding. So we're going to take these 3 trade paperbacks that collect the entire series and turn it into a set of custom binds. Real quick before we get started, quickly want to mention Organic Price Books. Amazing place to get hardcovers. You can pre-order, you can back order. If you use the promo code THC2, you'll get an extra $2 off every single one of your orders. They're an amazing place to get hardcovers. It's a place Matt and I go now in general, so highly recommend checking them out. As you can see here, starting to work on the spines here, you got to take the front, the overall cover of the trade paperback off. Just applying a little bit of heat here with the blow dryer, nothing too crazy. Eventually you'll be able to sort of open it up and start removing the book block. I'm gonna fast forward here a little bit, or do at least a quick speed of this, because it's a pretty time consuming process. You just got to be patient, take your time. Whenever I do custom prepping like this, I'll usually just have a show or movie on in the background that I can enjoy while I do this work, because like I said, it's relatively time consuming, especially when you're doing 3 trade paperbacks like this. So you just sort of want to work it slowly as the glue gets melted and weaker and comes undone. I know there was an official omnibus for this series, but I'm doing a whole Scott Snyder run set of custom binds with all the Eternal stuff and all the various other minis that Scott Snyder did for Batman during the New 52 and slightly after that. So very excited to have that full set put together. It's probably going to be a good number of months before I'm ready with that, but either way, we'll see how that happens and when it happens. So got the book block removed here. Now it's time to start working on the pages, the individual pages themselves. Just sort of pull it back bit by bit. Depending on the binder you go to, you either can leave maybe even the full book block like that. I'm not sure, depends where you go. Otherwise, I like to individually remove all the pages, or at least remove them enough where there's like maybe a dozen pages at a time that are stacked together. So in this case, what's really cool about trade paperbacks like this is you've already got sort of a start to the book. It says Batman Eternal Volume 1. It'll be perfect for the first volume. I'm going to be doing 2 volumes here so that it's easier to read. It's not taking up, it's not got too much gutter loss, just not taking up too much real estate in one book. It'd be nice to do a massive 52 issue book here, but just too much. I want to be able to enjoy reading this, and splitting it up into 2 like this will be easy. So keep going page by page here. That's what I like to do anyway. Sometimes I'll leave like little chunks of 3-4 pages, but I've noticed with Lehman that they do it best when it's individual pages. So you'll see you'll have a block like this. There's a little bit of thicker paper still involved there, but it'll all come together. We'll show you how to do that. So after a while, if you've got a relatively well put together trade paperback, you'll probably have a bit of I don't even know what to call it, a little bit of the spine block that's still attached there. So as you work your way through it and you're getting down on these pages, you'll notice there's a little bit of that spine still holding on there. So we'll sort of briefly take a look at removing that, but working your way through it, it's a lot of fun. It's a great way to relax, just enjoy a slow day when you don't really have anything crazy going on. You can prep some custom binds, take some time to do that. It's a labor of love, of course. It's not the easiest or funnest thing to do, but it is fun to do. It's not the easiest thing to do, though. It can get quite frustrating if you're doing it for a lot of books at once, but it's a nice way to fill in some time and get some amazing books ready for the future. It's all worth it in the end once you've got that custom bind sitting on your shelf and you've read it and you love it, and it's part of the collection. It's really well worth it at that point. I like to just leave the blow dryer running low. You can see here I removed that a little bit. You literally just need to peel it off. It comes off very easily if you've been applying a decent amount of heat at all times. And then you just keep plugging away and removing pages and moving on and doing your own thing. If you want to remap things or move things around or throw other trade paperbacks within trade paperbacks, you can do that too. Which leads me to a question: what sort of custom binds are you all working on? Let us know down in the comments section below. I'm always curious to know what projects people have in the works. Please send us your hardcover custom binds as well. We'd love to see them. Hopefully the next time Matt and I do a live stream, we can even show those off a little bit. I know it's been a while. Hopefully we can do one again soon. There's been a ton of stuff going on in our lives right now, so it's been a bit tougher, but we have been planning, we have been scheming and figuring out what we can do next. So we'll definitely keep that going. At the end of the day, you'll have 2 piles. In my case, I've got 2 volumes of Batman Eternal I'll be doing. I saved sort of the first few title pages from the first 2 volumes. It'll nicely give me a labeled Volume 1 and Volume 2 as soon as you open the book, which will be very nice. But you'll be left with essentially these 2 sets of loose leaves, loose pages. You'll send those in, put some paper over it, something to keep it firm and in place and organized, make sure it doesn't fall apart. And that's all she wrote. That's all you need to do. Thanks everyone for tuning in. This is Mike from the Hardcover Comic. Check out Organic Price Books. Use the promo code THC2 for an extra $2 off. Hope everyone's been doing well, staying safe and sound out there. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Let us know what custom binds you're looking forward to or you're planning on making in the near future. I'm very excited to hear about any projects people have out there. And until next time, as always, you stay classy, Internet.